Hello, my name is Khan Mohammad Asif and my student ID is 24145512. Today we are going to talk about our project, and our project name is User Identification using Mouse Dynamics. Before starting our project, I have to go through some last year research paper. From the research paper, I got some methods, and this kind of methods are really helps us to improve our project. So my first task is data set collection. So I worked on the data set collection and selection. I used two data sets, and it includes mouse movement coordinates, speed, and is features user levels. By using this kind of two data sets, it helps us to improve the robustness of our model, and it also helps us to generalize our model. Then my next step is dataset processing. After collecting all the data, I perform dataset processing, which is a crucial steps. In these steps, I found that I have to do that handling the missing values, and I also cut off the noisy dataset. After the data processing, I have to go dataset merging. Then I merge two datasets into a single combined dataset. By doing this, it helps us to increase the number of samples, and it also helps us to improve the model performance. And the last step of mine is feature inspection. I also perform the feature inspection, and from this I found that the distribution of features, presence of outliers, and last data consistency. After doing this, I thought I prepared a clean and structured dataset, and and I thought that my data is ready for the machine learning, and the next steps will be done by my friend Mahyuddin Minhas. Thank you all.
Thanks, my friend Asif. This is Mahyuddin Minhas before you, and my student ID number is 2412618. My role focused on the design and implementation of the machine learning pipelines. First, I loaded and combined the dataset into MATLAB. Then I explored the dataset by checking the size of the data, feature names, missing values, and unique class level. Next, I performed the feature selection where input feature were selected from the dataset. The target variable was defined as the user class. Then I divided the dataset into two portions. The first one is a training set, which is 70%, and the second one is a testing set, which is 30%. This ensured that the model is evaluated properly on unseen data. After that, I training a decision tree model. The decision tree works by splitting data based on their feature value, creating a tree-like structure, and making decisions step by step. One major advantage is it's highly interpretable. Next, I implemented the KNN model. KNN works by finding the closest data points, assigning the class based on their majority voting. Although KNN is simple, but it can be slower and less interpretable. Then I evaluate both model using accuracy, which measure how many predictions are correct, and confusion matrix, which show the correct and incorrect classification and help us to understand the model performance in detail. From our result, we see that the decision tree performed better, which accuracy is around 75%, and the KNN perform accuracy is only 68%. So we can see that the decision tree performed better, and it also provide a better interpretability. That's why we select it as our main model. And that's all from my side. Now my another team member Ramakrishna will continue his part. Thank you so much.
Hi, I am Ramakrishna Kamampati, and I will be presenting the our final project. Our project, my contribution focus on explainable AI and overall project decisions. Explainable AI explore that AI help to us understand how to make uh, understand how to machine learning model making the decisions instance of acting like a black box. It makes the models more transparent and understandable. Future importance in our projects We used the future importance analysis to identify which the futures influence and prediction the most. We found that features like speed, accelerations, mouse movement patterns play a key role in identify users. Ethics and fairness. We also consider the importance ethical aspects such as user privacy, data security, fairness. It is very important that AI systems are unbiased, secure, responsibility applications. The system can be used in cybersecurity, fraud detections, contribution authentication. However, it would always be responsibility. And finally, I also contributed that organized the project report to ensure the clearly and proper structure. In overall, this project shows how the machine learning and behavior biometricals and be effective used for user identifications. We successfully proceed and analyzed the behavioral data and implement and compared the models, applied the explainable AI techniques. Among the all models, the decision tree provide the best performance and interpretability. Thank you.